Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be reviewing set 7197 Venice Canal Chase from LEGO Indiana Jones. And this set came out in 2009 and is based on the Last Crusade movie, which is the third movie in Indiana Jones. Includes 420 pieces and 4 minifigures, and it's supposed to represent one of the earlier scenes in the third movie where Indiana Jones is in Venice and there's like a boat chase with these other guys. And yeah, if you want to get a new one of this set sealed in the box today, it's going to cost you $160. It's a bit cheaper for a used one, $81. And yeah, so let's get and take a look at the minifigures. So the first minifigure that we're going to take a look at is Indiana Jones. And this Indiana Jones is surprisingly exclusive to the set. Sorry if that went out of focus for a second. And yeah, so it's not the same as many other Indiana Jones with a normal brown leather jacket and stuff like that. Instead, he's in a gray suit with a brown tie and a white undershirt. And he doesn't actually come with his hat. Well, he does come with the hat, but the hair is the main piece that you have on, which is just this common brown hair piece. It's been used on other minifigures. But yeah, you can take the hat and put it on him too. I like the hair better on this one though. And he comes with his whip and his pistol. So another exclusive minifigure to this set is Elsa Schneider, which she befriended not Obi-Wan, Indiana Jones in the beginning of the movie, but later on she betrayed him. So yeah, we have this nice torso with some like light blue stripes on, and yeah, it's a nice torso design. And her head is this, one side is this angry face, and if I can get off the hair, it's kind of stuck. But yeah, you can see there's this kind of angry face underneath her, the first side, and then the other side of her head is a scared face been used on other Indiana Jones characters, mostly female ones. I think it was on Marion and Willie, or maybe one of them, maybe just Willie. But yeah, it's a nice minifigure and a good one to add to your collection. So the next minifigure is the Grail Guardian, and this is like one of those people who chases Indiana Jones on the boat. It turns out to be good later on, I think, and they help him later on in the movie. But they come with this piece right here, this like flower pot. It kind of reminds me of a flower pot, but it's supposed to represent a fez cap, which I think is pretty nice. And the face is exclusive. It has this like big mustache / beard and some big bushy eyebrows with like an angry expression. And he comes with his torso, which is used on another minifigure, which we'll take a look at in a second. It has a nice stripe pattern, and overall is a clean design for a torso. And it also comes with this pistol too. And our final minifigure is Kazim, which was the leader of the Fez Hat group with all these guys, and you could kind of like army build them, I guess, if you got more of these sets. But yeah, he's basically the same as the other guy with the same hat, legs, and torso, but his head's a bit different. He has more of a mustache this time. And he comes with a machine gun, which is a nice piece they haven't really used much after this theme. So yeah, another great minifigure. So we're going to start off by taking a look at this part of the set, which is sort of like the bridges you see in Venice over the canals. This would be the canal area. So yeah, on this side, we have a little platform. You can see there's a ladder. You can kind of go up on it. So yeah, it's supposed to represent a boat dock. You could dock your boats here when you display it. But on this part here, you might notice it's kind of pushed down a bit. And that's because this is a play feature. And when you push down on it, it should, in theory, push this part off. But it is not very reliable, I found when testing it. It doesn't really break off that easily. But you can see that kind of exploded there. And that's supposed to be what the play feature is. It's supposed to kind of like represent the dock exploding or someone crashing into it. So yeah, it's a nice feature. It worked pretty well that time. And the dock is just a bit of stripe design, and they use the blue to represent the water, which is used on all the underneath of the other parts of the platform. And the bridge is a really simple thing. It's just this curved piece with a bunch of these tiles that lead up to this balcony part, which is just a long brown piece with a few of these like telescope pieces with a tan tile. And then we have this other area, which is a sewer. It's supposed to represent when they come out of the sewers after finding the map, which is also a piece included in the set. It's that map leading to the Grail, I think, or whatever. There's a rat right next to it, and there's these sort of lamps or something that decorate the edge. There's also this little arch here for more decoration, and this part kind of broke off a bit. Oh, there goes the tiles. But you can actually take off the sewer head, but there's nothing in there. There's no like small sewer scene or whatever. It's just for decoration. And I like it how it references that sewer part of the movie. Even though we never got it set, we might get it one day eventually. But I like how it references it. So before we take a look at the boats, the set comes with two of these sort of lamppost things that supposed to mark places in the water. It's basically just for decoration for the boats or obstacles for the boats to pass through. They're mostly the exact same. There's just one that's a bit taller than the other. They have the same exact design with this minifigure head at the top and yellow stud and a pattern of blue and white. So yeah, nothing too much interesting about these two. So the first boat we're taking a look at is the one, I think this is the one that Indiana Jones and them drive, or it might be the other person's, but this is the first one. So yeah, they drive. This is the one that Indiana Jones and Elsa drive. It's tan, and on the bottom we can see there's some red and some blue stuff, so it makes it easier to slide across the table or something. On the front we have this little thing with a transparent red piece. We have a little window shield, and we have this control area where there's two seats and a steering wheel and a little control pad, which is nice. And there's also these two sort of things that hang off the side to add more decoration. We have a little flag at the back. This stud also adds decorations, kind of like an exhaust port or something. But yeah, the main play feature of this boat is that right here, you can see there's like sort of a little tiny circle piece, and if you press down on it, it will sort of explode this engine. And you can see this is like an engine, and then we have the two pieces that cover it, which you can stick right onto this slope, and you can reset it, and you can see it explodes again, which is a very nice play feature for the set. I think it adds a nice effect. It's kind of like when the people shoot the ship. And you can see underneath, there's some more detailing. Might be kind of hard to see. But yeah, there's some more detailing for an engine. I think it's just a really neat play feature. So the other ship of the set is supposed to represent the ones these guys, the Fez hat people drive. And this one is tan instead of, dark tan instead of light tan. And this front is green instead of red. These are white instead of that darkest blue. But this boat, part of the boat is mostly the same with the exhaust port, and this underside is basically the same. The control panel is a slightly different. It's different designs for the control and different colored seats. So yeah, I like how they vary the ships and make them different and not just the exact same. And there's also a red flag here, but the play feature is actually different. You can see there's actually a raised piece here, and if you push down on it, it might take a bit of strain. It will actually push off this part of the ship, and it's kind of hard to do. But yeah, it kind of like cuts the ship in half, which actually does happen in a movie with like a propeller scene, and Indiana Jones saves the guy on the boat just in time. But I think it's a nice play feature that adds to the set where you can like have the guy, Indiana Jones or something, cut the ship in half like that. So yeah, another nice play feature. So yeah, overall, the set is a very nice Indiana Jones set to add to the collection. I think it has a great amount of play features that add a lot of playability to the set. The design of it looks pretty good, but the kind of platform area is a bit plain, but the boats look pretty nice. The minifigures are pretty superb for this, and yeah, overall it's a very nice set. If you don't have it, you should probably get it for your Indiana Jones collection. So yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed. So, goodbye.